Hello, welcome back to music. It's good to see you today. Let's start with a quick review. Last week we talked about the music word tempo. Tempo. Tempo is the speed, how fast, how slow. So tempo tells us, is the song, or how does the composer want the song to go fast, somewhere in the middle, or slow, and maybe it changes in the middle or goes back to the original tempo. But tempo tells us the speed, okay, the speed. Now today we're going to talk about a different word, a different describing word for music, and that is dynamics. Dynamics. That is the word that tells us in music, is it quiet or is it loud? Is it somewhere in the middle? How do you want it to sound, or how did the composer of the music want it to sound? Okay? Now I want you to think about dynamics kind of like the volume button on the remote, okay, on the TV. If you push the plus, you turn it louder. It's still the same TV show, it's just louder, okay? The dynamic is loud. If you push the minus button, down, 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 it gets quieter. Same show, okay? The same words are being said, it's just quieter of the sound. The volume is quiet, okay? So that's dynamics. It's different from tempo. Tempo is telling us, is the steady beat going fast or is it slow? Dynamics are telling us, is it quiet or is it loud? All right, so let me give you some examples today. I'm gonna play the same thing, but I'm gonna start it quiet. The dynamic is quiet, right? Okay, now I'm going to change only the dynamic and I'm going to play the same thing, but louder, loud. Now I'll go back to quiet. Okay, and I'll pretend I'm pushing the volume on the remote. I'm going to make it louder. And I'll push it down now, push the minus, and make it quiet again. Next, let's talk about the symbols in music that tell us the dynamics. Okay, the first two we're going to look at are the letters P and the letters F. P and F. They're written a little fancy, kind of leaning to the side. We call that italics, okay? It's just kind of leaning a little bit to the side, but the letters are the same. The P tells us piano, and that means to play quietly, to play quietly. So P is piano, and that means quiet. P is piano, that means quiet. Now the F in music, the F is forte. Forte, here's the word, and that means loud. F, forte, that means loud. So in music, if you see the P, how are you going to play? You're going to play quietly. If you see the F in music, how are you going to play? You're going to play loud. Let's do a little game together today. I want you to take your hands on your lap and you're going to make a little rumble. Okay, just like a little drum roll, but on your lap, just right there on your legs. Okay, now if I show you the P, you're going to make your rumble quiet. But if I show you the F, you're going to make your rumble loud. Are you ready? Here we go. Ready, set, go. Quiet. Loud. Quiet. Ready, and stop. Okay? Good. That's one way you can practice dynamics. Make it quiet, make it loud. Now, I want to show you two more symbols today. What if I want it really, really quiet or really, really loud? Okay? Our song of the day coming up soon is by Haydn. He's our composer of the day, and the song of the day is the Surprise Symphony that he wrote. And he had a lot of fun changing the dynamics in his song. The piece starts out very quiet and very simple, and then he puts some surprises in there that are extra loud, okay? He wanted to surprise his audience. He wanted them to think that it was just kind of a regular old song, and then he wanted to surprise them with the loud sound. So what would we say in our music if we wanted it very, very quiet? Well, we're going to put another P in front of our symbol. So two P's together means very quiet. And the music word starts with the word piano. And then we add this ending called issimo, okay? So together it says pianissimo, pianissimo. I want you to mostly practice today that the two P's means very quiet, okay? The two P's is very quiet. Pianissimo is the word. Now, what if I want it very loud, like the marching band when they play the fight song, or when you're like Haydn, he wanted a surprise note in there. You want it very loud. Two F's, okay? Two F's together say fortissimo. So we start with forte, and then we add the issimo, and that means very. So very loud. Two F's, fortissimo, very loud, okay? Very loud. So two F's, very loud. Two P's, very quiet. All right, so let's play our rumble game one more time today. And I'm going to put these in order from very, very quiet to very, very loud. And then I'm going to switch them up a little bit. Okay, so take your hands. You're going to rumble for me. And remember, when I say stop, you stop. Okay, here we go. So ready, set, go. Rumble, but very, very quietly. Very quietly. Okay, now make it just quiet. Just quiet, so a little bit louder. Okay, now make it loud. Now make it very loud. Now make it just loud. So a little bit quieter. Now make it quiet. Now make it very quiet. Very quiet. Ready, and stop. Great job. So today we've been working on dynamics. Dynamics are the volume of music. Is it loud? Is it quiet? Is it very loud? Is it very quiet? And we used some music symbols, these letters, to describe the dynamics of the music.